we're in the middle of Olympics season. We're in the middle of the Olympics, and I just don't care about the Olympics. It's almost March, and I really struggle with sports that don't have judges. I really just if your sport has a judge, that's a competition to me. It's so subjective. I was watching figure. I was doing homework in a cafe, and they had the Olympic figure skating on. I'm like, this is all subjective. What makes that flip better than that other flip the other guy did? I'm sure there's like landing technique. I'm sure there's actual science behind it. People understand. For me, it's all subjective, and that drives me nuts. It's the same reason why I don't watch the dunk competition. How the heck am I supposed to know what dunk is better than this other dunk? Like, they're all like crazy and cool. I couldn't do any of them, so it's all fascinating and fantastic to me. Like, why is that dunk a 10 and that dunk is a 9? I have no idea. There's no rules. It's just all opinion. I have no interest in competitions that have judges. I'll watch the highlights later. Like, I do that with the Olympics. I watch the highlights of the dunk contest, and I watch the highlights of cool snowboarding stuff. I like to watch Shaun White do crazy flips. I don't need to watch it live. I watch the 2-minute video on YouTube. That's enough for me. I enjoy winners and losers. I like clear definitions. That's why I don't like competition stuff. And it's almost March, which means March Madness is coming up. March Madness is a time where we all pretend to care about college basketball. I don't hate March Madness. I hate the brackets. Like the bracketology, the science behind it. It's just stupid and wrong. It's ridiculous. Like, how in the world am I supposed to pick a team named there's these teams like Fordham and Delaware State. How in the world am I supposed to know if they're going to win? I don't know. You don't know. Don't pretend like you watch Fordham basketball. Nobody does. That's ridiculous. That's what drives me nuts. I hardly even watch the big schools. Why in the world would I watch the tiny Delaware States of the world? Like, I'm not informed. I have no chance to win. I have no chance to fill out a perfect bracket because I have no idea what teams are even on the stinking bracket. Who really is informed? Like, who actually watches all 64 teams all year? And the problem is, it's not even 64 teams. 64 teams are chosen to be in the bracket. You'd have to watch like 100 different basketball teams every day to be caught up and to know every single team's science and which is best, which is not. Nobody's that informed. Nobody actually watches that much college basketball and can really predict what teams are going to win what games in an NCAA tournament. I don't like the brackets because I have no chance to win. And it's like, I'm not going to do that much work. It's ridiculous. It drives me nuts. I will not participate in making a bracket. I don't know if that's clear. It probably is clear. To me, it's just a giant waste of time. Like, there are three things I'm weird about. I just don't do March Madness. I don't do fantasy football, and I have no interest in the Olympics. Like, fantasy football especially, it's like a full-time job. You know how much time it takes to, like, make your fantasy roster every week and pick teams, and there's a draft and money involved. I'm like, nah, dude, I have no interest, man. My time is better spent doing other things. Like, I'm happy people love those things I just listed, but they are not for me. Not me at all. I just do not enjoy that. I simply do not care about the Olympics, March Madness, or fantasy football. And that's my show. That's all I have to say. Dude, who's enjoying the Olympics? Like, really? No, not me. Definitely not me. I definitely not enjoying the Olympics. I don't care. I simply do not care one bit. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this podcast. Share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Copy the link. Share it on Reddit, maybe. I don't understand Reddit. And if you really like this podcast, if you love this podcast as much as I do, remember that you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, and on Google Play. Spotify coming very soon. Thank you so much and have a great day.